at a time when multicultural consumers are growing at a faster pace and are gaining more affluence and are gaining more influence. We have just simply not experiencing the full growth and the full potential.
We can all build our brands by busting the myths and taking decisive action. But there's so much more we can do by stepping up to use our voices in advertising to promote racial equality by addressing racial bias.
71% of all of our new hires have come from those diverse communities. Yeah, it's really cool.
I can be the change that I want to see. I will commit to creating the environment that will unleash all the power that exists in this room and in our industry. I must be willing to take that risk.
As we get better at metrics as an industry, the more we will be able to attribute the growth that multicultural consumers are driving.
We're waking up on a Tuesday and realizing that the face of our country has changed. So I kind of reject the old school notion I grew up with, the concept of general market, because I don't really know what that means anymore.
We talk about the multicultural audiences over-indexing in this, over-indexing on that, consuming more of this, consuming more of that. If we cannot measure that in very straight and hard numbers, that is not going to change.
Whoever I am without the cameras on is who I want to be with them off. It's like I want there to be a symbiotic relationship with Yvonne that you see and Yvonne that you don't see.
Up for love. The mothers and the fathers, we up for love. The sisters and the brothers, we up for love.
I think there's a bright future ahead for all of us and for multicultural marketing if we continue to push ourselves to innovate and transform the way we approach our people, our partners, and our programs.
When cultures converge, that is the moment in which ideas are more powerful, more interested, and also more supported within an organization.
I think when it comes to multicultural marketing, strategy is interesting, but execution matters.
Right now, we are more than 80% of the market in the US. So when you are more than 80%, you have that responsibility of developing a market more than developing market share.
We are trying to figure out, how do we return to growth? How do we help some of these corporations really think about turning up that dial? Well, investing in the multicultural consumer is going to be your lifeline.